a beacon of hope. Introducing Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was a true American hero. Born into slavery, she bravely escaped to freedom. She then dedicated her life to helping others escape the horrors of slavery. Her courage and determination made her a symbol of hope for countless people. Tubman's life story is an inspiration to all. She faced unimaginable challenges with incredible strength and resilience. Her unwavering belief in freedom and equality fueled her fight against injustice. Tubman's legacy continues to inspire us today. Her story reminds us that even in the darkest of times, one person can make a difference. Her life is a testament to the power of courage, compassion, and the unwavering pursuit of justice. Born into bondage, the early life of a freedom fighter. Harriet Tubman was born Araminta Ross in Dorchester County, Maryland around 1822. She was one of 9 children born into slavery. From a young age, Tubman experienced the brutality and degradation of slavery firsthand. She witnessed her family members being torn apart and sold. She endured grueling labor in the fields from sunrise to sunset. Tubman's spirit, however, remained unbroken. Even as a child, she yearned for freedom. One incident left a lasting impact on young Tubman. An overseer threw a heavy weight, aiming for another enslaved person. The weight struck Tubman's head, causing a serious injury. This injury led to lifelong headaches and vivid visions, which she attributed to divine messages from God. This event strengthened Tubman's resolve to resist oppression. She refused to be broken by the cruelty she faced. Instead, it fueled her determination to fight for freedom, not just for herself, but for all enslaved people. A daring escape, the journey to freedom. In 1849, Harriet Tubman made the courageous decision to escape slavery. She had recently learned that she was to be sold further south, separating her from her family forever. Determined to be free, Tubman took a leap of faith. Under the cover of darkness, Tubman fled north. She followed the North Star, a beacon of hope guiding her towards freedom. The journey was perilous. She traveled by night, hiding during the day, constantly fearing capture. Along her arduous journey, Tubman relied on the Underground Railroad. This network of safe houses and courageous individuals, both black and white, provided shelter and guidance to escaping slaves. They risked their own lives to help others reach freedom. After weeks of hardship and uncertainty, Tubman crossed into Pennsylvania, finally reaching free soil. The feeling of liberation was overwhelming. However, her fight was far from over. Tubman vowed to return and help others escape the shackles of slavery. Section 4. Guiding others to liberty. Tubman and the Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman's own experience escaping slavery ignited a passion within her, to guide others to freedom. She became known as Moses, leading her people out of bondage, just as the biblical figure led the Israelites out of Egypt. Tubman made numerous trips back to the South, risking her own freedom to guide others to safety. She led groups of escaping slaves through swamps and forests, always mindful of slave catchers and their hounds. Tubman's reputation as a fearless conductor on the Underground Railroad grew. She was known for her intelligence, her unwavering courage, and her deep compassion for those she helped. She never lost a single passenger on her journeys. For Tubman, every successful escape was a victory against slavery. She saw each person she helped reach freedom as a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. Section 5. A warrior for freedom, Tubman's contributions to the Civil War. When the Civil War erupted in 1861, Harriet Tubman saw an opportunity to further the cause of freedom. She joined the Union Army, not as a soldier in the traditional sense, but as a scout, a spy, and a nurse. Tubman's knowledge of the South, gained through her years on the Underground Railroad, proved invaluable to the Union Army. She led scouting missions, gathering vital intelligence behind enemy lines. In 1863, Tubman played a pivotal role in the Combahee River Raid. Leading a group of Union soldiers, she guided them in a daring raid that liberated over 700 slaves. This raid solidified her reputation as a skilled strategist and a fierce fighter for freedom. Throughout the war, Tubman also worked tirelessly as a nurse, tending to wounded soldiers, both Union and Confederate. She saw suffering on both sides of the conflict and dedicated herself to alleviating it wherever she could. Section 6. An unwavering advocate, Tubman's later years and enduring legacy. After the Civil War, Harriet Tubman continued to advocate for equality and justice. She campaigned tirelessly for women's suffrage, believing that all citizens, regardless of race or gender, deserved a voice in their government. Tubman also dedicated herself to improving the lives of freed slaves. She established schools and hospitals, providing education and healthcare to those who had been denied these basic rights for far too long. Harriet Tubman's life was a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. She overcame unimaginable adversity to become a beacon of hope for countless people. Her unwavering courage, her deep compassion, and her tireless fight for freedom continue to inspire generations. Harriet Tubman's legacy reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming injustice, one person can make a difference. Her story is a call to action, urging us to stand up for what is right, to fight for equality, and to never give up on the pursuit of justice.